Hey, why are there numbers on your face? Because I put them there. Why are these numbers on my videos though? Because YouTube's demonetization bot put them there. Right click on any non-advertiser friendly video and then view page source. Search the code for excluded_ads, and then there are the numbers. These numbers appear on 90% of all demonetized videos. So what do these codes mean, and how might it impact the views that a video would get? Well, YouTube isn't telling creators this, so that makes it a secret code. But after examining the metadata of nearly 1 million videos, we've got a pretty good idea now what some of these codes mean. These particular numbers will keep a video from getting ads on it and make it harder for people to find your channel. Come with Dr. Downvote as we take a closer look at YouTube's secret censorship codes. Tonight's the night.
Taking away monetization, it is a form of censorship.
You're straight up bonehead. That's what you pay us back in? Bone?
Whenever like somebody interrupts me, I'll be like, wait, I was talking.
You were.
You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Do not interrupt me. I like to have a clear agenda.
And it runs a lot deeper than you'd think.
It is also incredibly fucking concerning.
If you use YouTube at all, these codes are having an impact on your experience with the website. A Swedish researcher who goes by the handle Silo privately shared information with me and several other YouTubers in advance of its publication. Him and his team scraped data from over 800,000 videos, analyzed it, and arrived at some interesting conclusions. The data is open sourced, meaning it can be downloaded, you can analyze it yourself, you can build your own charts, you can verify its accuracy, and it's gonna be linked in the description below. I am now trying to amplify and interpret this research. But first, let's do what we do here and put it all in context. In the beginning, YouTube didn't make any money, and neither did YouTubers. Then, in 2007, YouTube started running ads on the videos that we uploaded, and in a very forward-thinking move, decided to share a percentage of that money with creators.
What's happening for them?
Suddenly, people were making a living off of their own video content, and without going through the old methods, the old channels, like a movie production studio or a record label. And seriously, props to YouTube for making that possible. But, and it's a tale as old as time, whenever money comes into a situation, things get a little messy. Fast forward to this year, and you've probably already heard what feels like too much about the adpocalypse, and PewDiePie, and edgy jokes, and YouTube shutting my channel down and I don't know what to do, and all that meme. The reason for all that is there's a tug of war happening right now between YouTube and its advertisers, and the creators are getting trampled underneath. In an effort to presumably accommodate advertisers, YouTube has been destroying the livelihoods of the community of content creators that it once attracted, and that's making a lot of noise. In order to solve the problem of having unsavory content running ads on it, YouTube has unleashed these new self-teaching algorithms across the vast ocean of content in order to sort it and label it better for advertisers. These bots are scanning the closed captions in order to see what we're saying. They're looking at the metadata that we voluntarily enter, and their machines are scanning the thumbnails in order to try and figure out what the pictures are. The results of those scans are now automatically determining whether a video is ad-friendly or not, and as they do so, are dropping secret codes into the metadata of the video. Here are the codes that we can be fairly certain now we know what they mean. 102, profanity and rough language. 104, sexually suggestive content. 109, sensational and shocking. 113, tragedy and conflict. 115, sensitive social issues. But there are many more. If you're a content creator, I invite you, take a look and see what your demonetized videos have been tagged with. Tryhard's #1 was tagged with 46, 59, 64, 76, 102, 104, 109, and 115. H3H3's new Booby and Eggs cooking video was tagged with 46, 59, 64, 76, 89, 109. What's 89? What's he got that we don't got? Is it the eggs? Nobody knows yet. iDubbbz Content Cop on Rice Gum, which was demonetized, picked up a whole slew of these. It was demonetized to hell. But here's the other thing. Even when a demonetization is appealed and then granted by a manual review, these codes appear to remain on the video. And maybe you're thinking, okay, boo-hoo, so naughty videos, as determined by a computer, don't get ads. That's just part of the punishment. The videos carrying these codes are also getting suppressed in YouTube search and discovery.
If you take the related videos for videos that are demonetized, and then arrange them by the total amount of views, with the lowest to the left and the highest to the right. And then count the cumulative percentage of demonetized videos. You get the following pattern. First off, there should not be any pattern at all for the demonetized videos. It should simply be at random, unless YouTube is actively censoring demonetized videos. When YouTube decide which videos get recommended, they account for views, comments, and likes. Now, if YouTube doesn't account for monetization status, then there will not be any visible pattern, which there is. So what our research shows is that demonetized videos, especially with lower viewership, are less promoted than monetized videos with the same viewership. Such a significant difference can only be caused if YouTube is actively devaluing demonetized videos using some sort of function.
Getting marked with the values 102, 104, and 109 is not an outright death sentence for a video, but think of it like a significant weight holding the video down inside YouTube. If a video has a lot of external traffic and like a lot of likes and comments from a creator's built-in audience, then it can probably push past the fact that it was deemed non-advertiser friendly and still accumulate a lot of views. But for smaller channels, getting marked with those values is essentially like being banished from search and discovery. YouTube encourages advertisers to align your video with the right content. They can opt in or out of certain keywords and topics and channels. Here's a hypothetical. Let's say a makeup company is choosing their audience for a new ad campaign, and they tell YouTube, show our ad to men and women across the whole world of all ages who have an interest in makeup, and then they tick one last box that says, don't run our ad on any sensitive content. Fair enough, right? So here's that ad, okay? Just floating around looking for a home. Now let's say there are two makeup channels, each run by a different makeup artist, and they make a video on the exact same topic, and the videos are just as good. For the sake of argument, let's say that both of these videos are perfectly equal in educational value, but have some differences related to the identity of the makeup artists. One of the artists is a straight female, and the other happens to be a drag queen. Does one channel get to make all the money and show up first in search results because computers have been told that a man wearing a dress is a socially sensitive topic? That wouldn't be fair, because the result of that kind of sorting is this group of people gets to accumulate wealth, and this group of people doesn't. This group of people gets to sit up front, and this group of people sits back here. Segregation and oppression are not new technologies. What do all of these secret codes mean? If YouTube isn't going to tell us, maybe we can start doing some testing and figure them all out. And digging down further into the codes, what has the algorithm been taught is a sensitive social topic? Being gay? A feminist? Being alt-right? A pot smoker, maybe? I mean, are we talking ethnic codes? Yikes. I mean, sure, all of this labeling could have innocent purposes for marketing. You know, targeted advertisements are just the name of the game now. It's smart for a company to exclude a group from their advertisements who's just not buying their product, and it's their choice who they give money to. Sure, Coca-Cola might not want to run its ads on a white supremacy channel, and Pepsi might not want to pay ad revenue to a guy who's abusing his kids for laughs. And they do already have those tools within AdWords to exclude certain channels from their campaign. But if YouTube is optimizing to this coded metadata on the back end, then how far does that rabbit hole go? If these ad-related codes can suppress content within search and discovery, is the algorithm robbing people of opportunities? Is it homogenizing the platform? What voices are being suppressed? If you work for YouTube and you know what all of these codes mean, we'd love to know.
You